my sleigh bell weaving unconventional conventionalists, and welcome back to Holiday Matsuri, my favorite weekend convention of the entire year. It's back in full swing, y'all. I already got my badge. It was a very easy pickup, only took 5 minutes. I was fully prepared to wait an hour for my badge, but didn't have to. I just picked it right up. So yeah, I got my badge. I got my dog. There he is. So let's go see what's around, guys. So first thing you'll notice is that everyone is wearing face masks. It's because here at Holiday Matsuri, they are mandatory. And they're also very strict about what they allow. Cloth and surgical only. All this good stuff, like the valve, the face shield, which I wanted to wear originally. Yeah, so very, very strict rules on the face mask here at Hallmat. But, you know, there's ways around it. I got my Killer Clowns from Outer Space face mask to complete my Spiky the Clown cosplay. Well, gender-bent Spiky the Clown. Haha. And this is what Artist Alley looks like this year. I think this is the biggest I've ever seen Artist Alley. Sorry guys. It's huge. I keep smacking people with my dog. Behave yourself. Stop peeing on people. No humping. Bowser, you forgot the crown. You dropped your crown, Bowser. Put it back on. Bowser. Okay, you know what? You do you, pal. You do you. As for the rest of you guys, come check out Dragon Fluff Studios. They're real talented. Well, okay. Yeah. All right. All I have to say to that is, wah. And of course, I can't go to Holiday Matsuri without saying hello to my old girl, Yaya. Yeah, been friends with her for about 10 years, and, you know, she got famous, she got busy, we kind of drifted apart, but we never stopped being friends, so I'm always out to support her. Fuck the haters. I love her. Mwah. So now we're in the dealer's room, or the vendor's room, whatever you want to call it, and I mean, is it me, or is it smaller this year than previous years? I mean, it is? Okay, thank you. It's just been confirmed that the vendor's room is indeed smaller this year than previous years. I wonder why that is. I guess just less vendors willing to travel, you know, since, I don't need to say it, you know why. It's implied by this point. What's going on here? Hi! Hello! Are these the cars from MegaCon? I think some of them. I think some of them are repeats from the same ones that came from MegaCon. I mean, we are still in Orlando. It would make sense. The motorcycle's new. I don't remember the motorcycle. Look at that. How many decus do you want in your back window? Yes. I wonder if this person likes Deku. You think this person likes Deku? I'm not sure.
That's a safe assumption.
Yeah? I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I mean, maybe they like Deku. Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Who would you? Oh! The big muscular guy that has a haircut.
Here's a showcase of like some really high quality cosplays. Like top notch. Probably award winning. Probably. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is elite. This is whew, easily over 1,000 hours right here. I can tell by looking at it. But here's the game room this year. A lot of arcade games, a lot of like imported arcade games this year. Mario Party.
Wow.
You know, that game that makes everyone kill each other. That game. Guitar Hero, that takes me back. Actually, that's Rock Band, isn't it? Yeah, that's Rock Band. Oh, washing machines for doing laundry? And WhatCon is complete without Dance Dance Revolution. Hell yeah. Hey guys, here's a fun game. Find Lady Dimitrescu. Do you see her? Do you see her? Do you see her? Do you see her yet? How about now? Congratulations, you win.
/ just actor, because there's no real difference. And you might know me as Lady Dimitrescu in Resident Evil Village. Yeah, this is so strange. I was not expecting this to be the Maggie show, but it is, and now I'm flustered and pulling it together. I have a background in theater, actually, so that's where I got my start. And I went to college, got a degree in theater and acting, and then promptly moved back home and did not use my degree and worked real jobs, and then was like, oh wait, what am I doing? I'm an actor, I'm unhappy, why am I working at a desk? Decided to change my life, applied to grad school, got into a classical acting master's program at Lambda, which is a really great school in London. So then I went off and studied there for a year, focusing really just on classical acting, lots and lots of Shakespeare. And then, whoa! Shakespeare! And then from there, my story's bananas. You're catching the big tail end of it, but I graduated from grad school end of 2018, moved to LA in 2019, booked Resident Evil a couple of months after I moved to LA. So it really is one of those weird stories where it's the Hollywood dream becoming reality, where you move to LA and you get landed with this great opportunity. But the way that I like to describe it is, it was really that moment of luck happens when preparation meets opportunity. I got really lucky, but I was able to get lucky because I was so prepared to step into this opportunity when it was presented to me. I had just come out of grad school, I was working so hard on my craft. And a lot of what I was learning and working on, a lot of my theater background is so applicable to voiceover and to motion capture especially. So I just felt really, the second, even though it was my first time doing performance capture, it felt like I was coming home. The second I got into the volume, everything just started to click in for me. It was a really nice moment of connection. I love when I get to tie in all my different interests together, and this felt like one of those moments for me, so that was special. And then, so I did that job, and just like, okay, this is a really great job. I'm so happy to be working with all these amazing people, and I'm just grateful to be doing it. And then she blew up the internet, and that was completely unexpected. I was just trying to do good work, and I had no expectation on the outcome, and this is what happened from it. So it is surreal that that's my story, because it really is a dream come true, and it can happen. Your next audition can be the audition that books you the role of a lifetime and launches you into a career. And that's what happened to me. So hopefully that's inspiring, but work hard.
Hello.
Hello.
So, when you first saw the character Lady Dimitrescu and they told you this is who you're voicing, did you know right away what her voice was? You had to play around with several before you decided on the final one?
I think the voice came pretty naturally to me. She's not too far off from where I naturally sit. The things that I thought about when creating the vocal type was her regality. She's very poised, and I wanted her to have that sense of status. She's a very high status character. She needed to feel like she was a cut above the rest. And so I went for more of an arch sounding vocal type. And I wanted her to feel very mature. And she is sensual, so she needed to have a little bit of sensuality as well. And what I love about Capcom, listen, I've said this before in interviews, so if you follow me, you're gonna hear a lot of these, I'm a broken record, I'm gonna say it again. But I watched the Star Wars documentary on Disney Plus about the behind the scenes, and they were talking with The Mandalorian, and they were talking about how George Lucas does such a great job of creating silhouettes for all of his characters, so that even if you see them from a distance, you see them in shadow or whatever, they are so distinctive that you know who that character is, even if you can't see their face. And I think that Capcom has done a really great job of doing that in Resident Evil, where before Lady D even opens her mouth, she is painting such a clear visual picture. You can look at her and you know who that character is. And then once she does open her mouth and you have this really dynamic and interesting, multifaceted woman, then that's the making of an icon. So with Capcom, I think they handed me all of the gold. They handed me all the gold right there in the image. I had so much to play with and so much to work off of that was inspiring. And I think going back to this movement work, how you can get things in your body, you can do a lot with an image. You can get a lot of inspiration from an image. What kind of teeth do they have? Do they have, I don't know, big feet? How would that impact their movements? Do they have a big sloping brim of a hat? And that's kind of curvy and sensual. And how can I incorporate sensuality into my movement quality? So, yes.
We made a reference, like you made earlier, like that Lady Dimitrescu blew up the internet for a while, quite literally. And there's been a lot of things made of all the characters in that game. What are some of the weirdest things you've seen, if you're comfortable sharing?
Where do I begin? Anything that I've seen on the internet? Yeah. Yes. 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 Obviously, people seem to like her. They like her a lot. They like the way she looks a lot. Which honestly, like, that stuff is hilarious. Of course, she is sexy. She's all of these things. She's so gorgeous and so beautiful and so sexy, and she's a sexy. She's a powerful woman. Correct. All right. Yes. So she is all of those things. So it completely makes sense to me. And obviously, people's fantasies and fetishes ran wild, and that's great. You know what I mean? Like, who am I to judge? Go and follow your bliss. It's all good. There's space here for everyone. Weirdest things. I really enjoy a lot of the mods that are out there. Her hat gets bigger every time. Thomas the Tank Engine is terrifying. Oh, whoever thought that would be a good idea. Let's see. The one that I...
Every time she goes through a door.
Yes!
She is the individual.
I love that. I love Mini Tresque.
Mini Tresque.
And her voice gets higher pitched, that weird, like, is that my voice? I love that. I love anything that makes her look kind of foolish. And yeah, or also, listen, I'm such a nerd, so I loved all the crossover memes of like her in the Godzilla poster coming out of the water. I was like, okay. Is the big lady still here from Game of Thrones? I like that one too. Yeah, it's been fun and wild and hilarious to see how much inspiration she has generated in other people. I mean, it's bananas. There's so much content out there. That's one of the things that I think is so amazing, is there's so much content continuously being generated about this character, even after she's released. So it does kind of feel like, you know, I was a part of what created Lady D, but now that the game is out, she has kind of taken on a life of her own, and she is constantly being deepened and expanded as a character because of you guys and because of the fans. You continue to allow her to grow and get more depth, which I think is really beautiful. What do I do with my hands? Okay. You stupid man thing!
Hang on. I'm recording the yummies. I'm just recording the yummies.
If those are real, I can share those apart.
They are real.
They are?
They are. Yes, everything is edible. Oh man, especially, oh, this one. I can't eat it, really? Hey guys, it's Friday night. You know what that means. It's time once again for the Cosplay Deviant 18 Plus Costume Contest. And yours truly is competing for the third year in a row. Well, technically not the third year in a row, the third Holiday Matsuri in a row, but you know what I mean. But I'm not the only one. There's someone equally as beautiful as me that's popping her cherry and competing for the first time. Sugar High. Hi. So Sugar High, what's running through your head right now?
I need a drink.
Same. All right, well, we're gonna like show our titties and be hot. So wish us luck.
I have my
And I do like a squat.
Hey guys, it is now Saturday morning, and I am getting into Cassandra, but it just dawned on me that I never recorded a wrap-up video for the 18 Plus costume contest last night, so doing that now. I wish I could say it went well, but not really. Out of the three 18 Plus contests that I've done, this one was by far the most chaotic and disorganized. Like, it started 30 minutes late. There was a new MC, it wasn't the same MC from the previous 2 years, and he didn't know how it worked, and nobody told him how it worked. So it started out where, like, he was trying to, like, rapid fire the contestants and not giving the judges a chance to give their commentary and their scores. So like the first contestant didn't even get like a public judging. And it wasn't until the second contestant that he tried to shoot along, the judges were like, wait, hold up, you're doing it wrong. Let us talk. So, and it was also the smallest contest with, I would say less than 20 entries, really. At the most 20 people competing when, you know, it's supposed to be, I think the usual cap off is 40. Maybe even 50. Actually, I think 2019 it was 50. Yeah. So, yeah. But, you know, it wasn't all bad. I had a great time. I did not retain my title, but, you know, I wasn't expecting to because I don't think you are allowed to win two consecutive years at a holiday Matsuri contest, any of them. Acts that stood out to me, there was 4 in particular. Naturally, Sugar High, she fucking killed it. She slayed that shit with Fooly Cooly. So fucking hot. Love that bitch. What else? Genie. Yeah, there was a Genie cosplayer, but like really good. Like, it was, from what I could tell, it was a girl. I mean, I don't want to assume here, you know, but from what I could see, it was a woman wearing a one of those, you know, those chest plates, those male chest plates, the silicone chest plate. She was wearing one of those, but it was blue, and her body was painted blue. And, you know, she got up on stage and she did strip, and she took her pants off and had these cute ass lace panties underneath, but she was also doing magic tricks on stage. That was fucking awesome, and she actually won an award. Another one that stood out to me was, they actually had a straight up WWE match on stage, which was hilarious. It was, oh shit. Sorry, it's been a number of years before I've gotten into WWE. Like, I know the guy's face, but I can't remember his name for the life of me. It's Triple H's best friend. He came out, you know, started stripping, but then he gets cut off by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And there's like this fight on stage, choreographed. It was really great. They didn't win anything, but they deserved to win something. And the last one that stood out to me was actually the Best of Show winner. Bebop from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, when you think sexy characters, one of the last ones that come to mind is Bebop, am I right? Well, this bitch pulled it off. And she somehow, someway, made Bebop, of all people, sexy, and just really went to town, like twerking hard, you know, splits all over that fucking stage, like so much big dick energy. And she won Best of Show, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, now I'm just getting ready for the day today. Big day ahead. Castle Dimitrescu is assembling. I'm the first one up, but my mother and older sister should be getting up pretty soon, and we're meeting my younger sister at the con, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a good time. Let's go.
Cassandra,
Yes, Mother?
get out of the bathroom.
Ready. So I'm actually going to head over to the con by myself first because Maggie Robertson's panel starts at noon, which is in exactly 1 hour, and I don't want to miss that. And it seems as though I'm the only resident of Castle Dimitrescu who knows how to wake up early because my sisters and my mother are taking their sweet time, so they're gonna miss Maggie's panel. Oh well. They better be ready to meet Maggie or I'm gonna be upset.
Since we're chopped down, let's go ahead and bring out our 5 guests. We're gonna move slightly off to the side, just slightly. And first of all, let's please welcome to the stage Xander Mobus. Actors, if we could get a couple more. We'll handle this all.
Check.
Oh, you all have your own.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
How very
They
special.
handed me one.
Just you, all right.
All right.
Up next, please welcome Maggie Robertson.
Mother!
Up next, please welcome Lucy Pohl.
yes. The doctor is in.
We've also got Poonam Basu. And finally, rounding out our all-star panel, we have Rico Fajardo.
Yo, 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 yo! Just one quick reminder as you guys come
You. Set in League of Legends and other stuff and things. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm Maggie Robertson. I'm also in stuff and things, and I am Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village.
Mother!
Cool. I am Lucy Pohl. I am Mercy in Overwatch. And Rix of Flux Flame in World of Warcraft, and a few other people and other things as well.
Hi everybody, I'm Poonam Basu and I'm Sprite Knightley of the Knights of Thelonious with
It's like the ultimate crossover of like imagining all these things together. This is amazing. Morning, y'all. My name is Rico Fajardo. I'm Taiju in Dr. Stone. I'm Nozel Silva in Black Clover. And most notably, Mirio Tokata in My Hero Academia. So we're here, guys, and you're already lined up.
Yeah, so
like,
we should do it, right? We're ready.
do this.
Go for it.
Where would you recommend people who are trying to start it up to go?
Well, I can only speak for me, but my entire career has been a build-up to this exact moment, getting in the same room with Rico Fajardo. Specifically his butt, if I'm honest. It's been a long con, but we finally made it, and I'm just, boy, live your dreams. What can I say?
No, I think starting point is, it's so different for everybody, you know, that's the thing about this kind of work, that there's no recipe. It's not like, you know, if you want to become a doctor, there's like ABC that you have to kind of do. So for this kind of work, you just have to start, and then you'll see what the next thing is you need to do, and you just have to kind of like throw some stuff against the wall, see what sticks, and just try stuff out. And so I would just say, you know, I don't know where you live, but, you know, start by recording yourself, listening to yourself, listening to how your voice sounds. Start by watching things with your eyes closed, so you only hear the voices and you kind of hear what people are doing and how they're expressing emotions through their voices, or how they're expressing character through their voices. You know, try to get into that, and then depending on where you live, you could look for auditions that are non-union, obviously, because you're starting out, and maybe take some classes. Yeah, just start. I think that's the most important thing. And even if that just means Googling, how do I become a voice actor? Or doing what you just did now, asking us.
It's for the most stressful role that you ever did. I feel like you've got
I
that.
was in a Turkish horror film, and I was in Turkey for 6 weeks, and that, like chasing demons and getting exorcisms done on myself in the movie, and that was stressful and crazy. Only did
not a relaxing time.
No, we only did night shoots, which meant that I was picked up at like 5 p.m. and then got back at like 8 a.m. every day, and then slept all day, and then worked at night, and so I was, yeah, that was pretty wild.
Nice.
I did a role on stage once where I played this young woman who had a terminal illness, and really getting into that whole life and body and everything, and her mother had passed away before, and her sister was the one taking care of her, and it was a lot, but it was really lovely performing it, and I had people from the audience afterwards come up and give me a hug and tell me, like, you know, how much it touched them and stuff, and it kind of reminded me why I did it, but it was a grueling preparation process.
Nice.
I played the mother of someone who was dying. So maybe I was your mom. Oh my god.
Mommy?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you guys. Yeah, that was definitely a hard one because you're dealing with a lot of emotions, and I was also trying to sing and cry and be emotional. I did a production of Beauty and the Beast for a children's company and was doubling a lot of different roles and doing 3 shows a day. And your body, again, the fatigue is just insane, and stamina, you guys. It's all about stamina.
And then, sorry, show me your true form. Okay, yeah.
That's the smash announcer.
Show me your true form.
All right, fine. You stupid man thing! I'm fucking freaking crazy. I'm sorry, I blew it. I was supposed to. I was sorry. Get my leg blue. I winked at you.
Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
So here's something that Holiday Matsuri is doing for the second time, but this year putting it in a better location. The food trucks. Yeah, so 2 years ago, these food trucks were here at Palmet, but they were like behind the resort pool, and like some people didn't even know they were there. So now this time around, they're in a much more obvious location. Like they're right out front the convention center part of the hotel. So now they're impossible to miss. So they're making even better business this year than they did 2 years ago.
Does it also like touch someone?
Also, it just feels weird saying 2 years ago instead of saying last year, but that's the reality. It's been 2 years, not 1. Ugh, so weird. Hi guys! So, as promised, the gang's all here. Here's my mother, Alcina. Hello. And there's my older sister, Bayla. And younger sister, Daniela. Yep, the gang's all here. Oh, and there's Uncle Heisenberg. Yeah. Get out of here, Uncle. Go away. Keep walking. But yeah, so we are waiting for Maggie's next set. It's going to be in about 20 minutes. So the moment is very close. Hey, Mother. Did I have a growth spurt?
You might have. Dear.
I feel like I'm like 12 feet right now.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. And doorways are going to be tough.
Oh, they often are. On the right side, you don't need anyone to reject you where you want to shop.
That's true. And I can change the light bulbs.
You could. In fact, there's a chandelier I need you to take care of. It's going to be a long task. There's quite a few bulbs there. Well,
Yes.
get to it.
Yes, Mother. Alright, so we did the thing. We met Maggie, and it's the sweetest thing ever, guys. Such a sweetheart. And like, she went so extra on this autograph. Like, she could have just signed her name, but no, she did all this. Look at this. Look at everything on here. Just like, look at that. So extra, so beautiful. And the photo turned out amazing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as we're done talking here, I'm gonna attach it for you guys to see for a minute, but yeah, perfection. So now we're at the steakhouse, which as many times as I've been to Hallmet, I've never actually eaten here. It's interesting because we're seated at a table with a lot of other people, and there's another Lady D across the way. So we're gonna do that thing that mortal humans are supposed to do. What's it called again? Is it eating? Eating. That's it. Eating. Yeah, that thing. Okay, we're gonna do that. Alright. go. It's nighttime. You know what that means? Time for the rave, motherfuckers. I've changed into my slutty Sailor Mars. Been waiting to use this at a rave. And what's really cool, look at this, look at this. So I kept the, you know, that thing that the daughters have in their head. I kept it. It looks like a tiara. It looks like a tiara. It looks like so perfectly. So perfect. Oh, I have to deal with this. So this year they're doing something different. Rather than people just like showing their IDs to get into everything, like, you know, the 18 plus stuff, we gotta wait in this ridiculous line for a wristband. I don't know, man. Hey guys, it is day 3 of Holiday Matsuri, and I'm rocking Ant-Man. Hell yeah. So before we browse around, I'll tell you guys a little bit about the rave last night. So there's something that happened that was not captured on video that I want to talk about. I gave a blowjob to a velociraptor. Yeah, that happened. I'm just gonna, no context provided, I'll just leave you guys to assume. So, now let's see what's going on the final day of Hellnet. Let's check it out, let's do a few laps, see what's around.
Guys makeup, this is a face and body paint, this is water activated. So right now, if I were to open it, this is not going to do anything. You have to get a little bit of water. Action going. And then now we have some product coming off. This is also the right kind of brush you want to use for this. I was just doing that to show you guys what you need to do your paint to activate. And then we have Chameleon, we have Krylon. Krylon is another really excellent choice, very beginner friendly. And then Wolf FX. So your tools needed. If you're just starting off and you don't want to invest in body paint brushes, that is totally fine. You're going to start off with your basic makeup brush. The application you're going to get, you're going to have to work a little bit more to get that smoother finish. This is not something you want to use straight off. This is more of a setting brush for after your product has been placed. Sponges. You can use your basic little white triangle sponges you can get from most makeup stores, or you can get a high density sponge. The difference you're going to get and the finish you're going to get, it really shows. A high density sponge, it's made to have the thicker product on it. You can also get more of a nicer texture with it, and overall it's built for that really thick paint that we're going to be applying. And then the most important step, in my opinion, it really makes or breaks your look, is setting spray. This one is a very basic over-the-counter setting spray. You can get this literally anywhere. I would recommend using that before and after you place your products. Before, just so you can get a really even, smooth base before you start putting on your product. And then after, just because it kind of ensures your product will stay on there. So, our first thing to start off with, how do we apply it in the first place? We need to make sure that the base we're working with is as even and as smooth as possible, or else it does not matter how expensive your paint is, it's going to look different, and it's going to look a little funky. So that means showering. Make sure you take a shower. You're going to have to shower right when you're done with body paint anyway, or else you're going to look crazy. But you want to shower and get off all that extra oil, all the extra sebum off. That way your paint will stick and last longer. We also want to make sure that we're exfoliating and moisturizing, just because A, it gets off all the dead skin. If you put any of these products on dry skin without putting that moisture into it, without exfoliating and getting that off, it's going to look cracky, it's going to look very textured, not in the way you want it to look. Your product will not look as nice as it could be. So we want to moisturize. It just allows the paint to overall be applied easier and smoother, and it makes it more consistent. That way you're not having to work as hard in the editing to make sure your paint looks smoother. And it also helps to lessen the appearance of fine line and wrinkles, which you're going to get that anyway throughout the day. You're going to get cracking throughout the day because you smile, because you move your face. Some cracking is just inevitable, it's going to happen, but we can lessen that effect over time. And then you start off with, what are you painting? Are you painting a certain character, or are you just doing it for funsies one day because you want to paint something? I would make sure you have as many reference pictures of the character you're doing as possible, and in different lights, because sometimes your character, their color might look a little different, the shadows might be hitting them. Just make sure you have some really strong reference pictures that you can refer to during the painting process.
Before I answer that question, I'm going to ask a question. Do you want me to die? No. So this has been a kind of a topic of discussion that happens every year and everything like that. Thursday. A lot of cons do it. The thing is that we will not do a Thursday unless the Thursday is going to be a full-fledged, amazing Thursday. We're not going to half do it. It's going to be something that I and the rest of the staff and all the attendees will be proud to be here on that Thursday. It's not going to be that way. It's still a topic of discussion, but it would be interesting. But not yet. Soon.
We're not there yet. And to be fair, I was already here on Thursday, and you guys were already partying and everything, so don't act like you didn't need us. Okay? Yeah, you didn't need us. I saw people. You guys were already doing it. This was Thursday. Thursday! The con hasn't started. I don't know what's going on anymore with my life. What is this? Oh, what is this? This isn't mine. Hi! You're pretty! No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
That was something fun on Thursday.
What?
Seeing everyone do that. I'm okay. I'm okay.
On Friday morning.
Which tower am I in?
We have children showed up. I'm so happy to be at the con. We have people from Thursday. Yeah, you are. Me too.
By the way, this is a room full of survivors. Some did not make it.
Like Jello pool wrestling. We did that. That existed Saturday morning at 10 a.m. in special event, 10:30 a.m. in special events.
You're talking to CRH, which does that as
Hippie,
the,
I know what I want
show
for Christmas.
thing.
That. I want that.
Jeez, hottest closing ceremonies in anime over here. Anyways, but no, yeah, I mean, the CRH stuff they do. Oh.
And there they go. So like that, but we're like,
Yes, that can be done.
CRH.
No, we did a fight show Saturday morning, but it was at 10 a.m. in a special event, so it was Pokemon and Mario themed. So we did do a fight show. He suplexed me on stage. I did a frog splash off the stage. My back hurts very much. Look out for it.
You're gonna hurt yourself one of these days, Chuck.
One of these days, we did hurt ourselves.
I did it yesterday and every day.
But yeah, no, we are CRH. We do a lot of the burlesque and the fight show stuff. So yeah, we're here every year. So just look out for the CRH stuff, because that'll be where you see the naked people, and that'll be where you see people getting their ass beat. So I mean, just honest to God.
CRH Productions on Facebook.
He walks that thin line of me liking him and hating him at the same time. I mean, we'll get you an easy bake oven. You can compete, you know what I'm saying? Go on, Betty Crocker, you got this.
You're showing your age over there, easy bake oven.
could you imagine it with like the little like gingerbread house building competitions with all these guys in the gingerbread contest, prop building abilities that we have in this room. Let's go. Let's
Oh. So you know what you can do? Do you know what you can do? If you want an easy bake oven contest, whatever you're gonna do, you can submit a panel submission.
A 3-hour panel for your one cookie to bake, yeah.
And so it ends. Holiday Matsuri has come to a close. And although, you know, there were some issues, there were some things that could have been done better, overall, it was a really fun time, a really great experience. And I enjoyed myself. I really don't have much to add to that. You know, normally my final thoughts are like really long and drawn out, but I just had a great time. I really enjoyed myself. You know, I think the highest point was definitely meeting Maggie Robertson. Like that was like, best moment of the weekend. But you know, it's like the rave. I loved the rave. You know, I liked competing in the 18+ contest. I liked hanging out with, you know, a friend that really I didn't know that well prior to this weekend, but now I know her really well, and I think we qualify as close friends now, so that's awesome. So, yeah. Cons are back, baby. Cons are back, and it's feeling good. So, I guess that's it. This is the end. So remember to hit that subscribe button with your dick, if you haven't already, so you know when I upload new content. And until the next video, I love you guys, stay sexy, and keep on masturbating. Salute!